Looking for the best AM5 motherboard to suit your needs? In this video, we're diving into some of the top options available right now. Before we begin, don't forget to check out the links in the description to find the best deals within your budget. Let's get Number 1. Asus ROG Strix X670E Gaming Motherboard. If you're looking for the best motherboard for your Ryzen 7000 or 9000 series CPU, the Asus ROG Strix X670E should be at the top of your list. This motherboard is packed with expansion options, including a lot of PCIe X16 and M.2 slots. But what really stands out is that many of these slots run at blazing fast PCIe 5.0 speeds. You get 2 PCIe 5.0 X16 slots and 3 PCIe 5.0 M.2 slots for your SSDs. This is a lot of PCIe 5.0 bandwidth, especially for an X670E board, since most others in this category only have 2 PCIe 5.0 M.2 slots. The power delivery is also excellent, with an 18+2-stage VRM design, meaning this board has plenty of power to handle even the most powerful Ryzen 9 9950X CPU. For memory, it supports DDR5 speeds up to 8000 MHz and offers plenty of room for overclocking your CPU, RAM, and other components. But it's not just about the big features. The ROG Strix X670E also nails the basics. It has 8 fan headers to keep things cool, an error code display that's great for troubleshooting, and heat sinks for your SSDs, plus, it has a huge number of USB ports on the front of the case. On the back panel, you get 12 USB 3.2 Gen 2 ports and a superfast 3.2 Gen 2x2 port for networking. It uses Intel's 2.5 GB Ethernet, which is great for gaming and content creation. If you're serious about audio, there are 5 audio jacks plus optical output. Even if you're not into specs, there's one thing you can't ignore: this board looks amazing. It has the classic ROG aesthetic, with a sleek black design and tasteful RGB lighting that isn't overdone. It fits well with almost any build theme. When you put everything together, the Asus ROG Strix X670E gaming motherboard stands out as one of the best. It has the performance, features, and looks to be the perfect centerpiece for your high-end Ryzen build. Number 2. MSI MPG X870 Carbon Wi-Fi, which really showcases what AMD's latest X870 chipset brings to the AM5 platform. We're talking about a top-of-the-line board here loaded with pretty much every cutting-edge connectivity option you could want. It's got SI 5.0 for those super-fast graphics cards and SSDs, support for seriously speedy DDR5 RAM at 8400 MHz and beyond, USB 4.0 for blazing fast transfers, 5G networking and the latest Wi-Fi 7 with Bluetooth 5.4, from what people are saying pairing this board with a high-end CPU. Like the AMD Ryzen 79800X3D really makes things fly. It's not just about the benchmark numbers though. This motherboard is absolutely packed with ports, headers and slots. You're getting 2 USB-C 4.0 ports running out of blistering 40 GB per second, 2 more USB-C ports at 10 Gb per second and a whopping N USB ports also at 10 Gb per second. It's interesting to see they've skipped the older USB 2.0 and 5 Gb per second ports entirely, which suggest a clear focus on future-proofing and pushing for faster devices while still letting you plug in your older stuff. Power delivery looks robust too, with an 18+2+1 DRPST power stage design. Even the automatic settings in the BIOS are pretty spot on, working seamlessly with high-speed DDR5 memory and top-tier CPUs. Now the one thing that might make you pause is the price. This motherboard is definitely on the higher end, and with component prices potentially going up it might be a stretch for some budgets, but if that doesn't concern you, the MSI MPG X870 Carbon Wi-Fi is definitely a serious contender for any AM build. And finally at number 1 we've got the Number 3. Gigabyte X820 Aorus Elite. Now this is a more advanced motherboard rocking the very latest X870 chips, so you know it's built to squeeze every last bit of performance out of those AM5 Ryzen CPUs. It boasts a beefy 16+2+2 VRM setup rated at 110A, so if you were lucky enough to snag a Ryzen 79800X3D, this board is ready for it, and for the memory enthusiasts out there, it supports speeds up to DDR5 8600, which is backed by AI overclocking. That's pretty neat since it can figure out the best settings for your specific components, and this board is quite loaded in regard to storage and connectivity as well. You get 4 M.2 slots for your NVMe SSDs, and 3 of them are the blazing fast SI 5.0. You're also swimming in USB ports with 2 super speedy USB 4.0 ports with 40 bit per seconds, for USB a 3.2 Gen 2. For USB 3.2 Gen 1, and even a couple of USB 2.0 ports for good measure, and for networking you're future-proofed with Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, and even a 5B Ethernet port. But here's the thing, it's not just about the raw specs. Gigabyte has really focused on those little quality-of-life improvements here. You see the Wi-Fi antenna? It's a simple push on now, no more messing with those tiny screw pigtails. All the M.2 slots are toolless too. That means no more hunting for dropped screws. Even the M.2 heat sinks have magnets to help you line them up perfectly. Besides, the main SI 5.0 slot even has an easy unlatch button, and of course there are debug LEDs, always a welcome sight when you're troubleshooting. So with the Gigabyte X870 Aorus Elite, you're not just getting top-tier performance, you're also getting a board that's clearly designed with the builder in mind, making the whole experience just that much better. At number 2 we've got the number 4 MSI Mag X870 Tomahawk Wi-Fi. Now this board gives off a real premium feel at less than a premium price. People have already become fans of its impressive build quality, and it's packed with lots of connectivity options. When it comes to performance, the 14+2+1 VRMs seem to handle both gaming and productivity tasks really well. It also opens up some nice overclocking potential for those high-end AM5 CPUs. Users who've put it through its paces mention the VRMs stay surprisingly cool under pressure. What's also cool about this board is how user-friendly it is. Apparently MSI has included a bunch of what they call ease DIY features, which is pretty much like having a helping hand during the PC building process. And for the gamers out there, this motherboard has an AI land manager tool that's getting some buzz. The idea is it helps prioritize network traffic to give you the lowest possible ping, which is always a win in competitive games. Connectivity-wise, you're looking at a ton of USB ports, 11 on the back and 9 up front, so you shouldn't be running out of places to plug things in anytime soon. The only slight drawback some people mention is the SATA 3 connectors for a board in this price range. A few more would have been nice, but overall the MSI Mag X870 Tomahawk Wi-Fi looks like a solid all-around performer with some really thoughtful features. If you're serious about competitive gaming or a first-time builder looking for a smoother experience, this board definitely deserves a look. At number 3 we have the